And that was crazy because Penny, like growing up, he was the standard. For a minute, there was 2 years that he was better than Jordan, bro.
Oh,
yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
No,
and that's a bold thing to do. On, listen,
here we go.
2 years for 2 years, Penny Hardaway was better than Michael Jordan.
Boy.
Welcome to Iman Amongst Men. We don't shy away from topics other people are too afraid to talk about. We go all the way there. Now let's get it.
Welcome to Iman Amongst Men. I'm Iman Shumpert here with my big brother Ahrrii. Ahrrii, gonna give you what's up to the people.
What's going on, people? Today we're joined by another very, very special guest. We got 18-year NBA vet and NBA champion. Don't leave it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Played for so many teams, I can't even list them all. We got Trevor Ariza. Welcome to the show.
Applause.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
The longer, they get a longer.
It's appreciation. It's appreciation.
You got to get that jewelry. Like everybody some people play for jewelry. Joe, you got to go get that jewelry.
Man.
The theme of today's episode is the heart of a champion. When you hear that phrase, what comes to your mind?
Heart of a champion. Man, when I hear that phrase, I just think about, man, all the things that go into doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you can say that and you can have your own, like, image of what it means, but the shit that you got to do to actually, like, achieve those goals is, you know what I mean, it's borderline. You know, you got to be kind of borderline outside of your mind when you know what I mean, to do something special or do something that not a lot of people have done before. You got to be different.
You got to go to a different place.
Yeah, you got to be able to lock into something different.
I tell people that all the time. That championship year we had, toward that like middle section right before the playoffs, we had like a tough time.
Yeah.
And even some of the like personalities of the locker room didn't seem like it was gonna work.
Right.
And it was like then because of it, the playoffs like locked us in. And it was like now it just became this like what you saying where you just the that you got to do behind the scenes that nobody knows y'all had to do is like you got to dedicate yourself to it. Just outside looking in, people probably was like, you was at
right
for real, bro. You was at this whole half of this year, bro. You just became but they don't know. Like I gotta lock in to something. I don't know who I am out there. I just know what I got to do on this court for this long, and I got to lock into this. And if I do this, we'll get what we always wanted, and then I'll apologize
later.
I was just gonna say, like,
I apologize.
Yeah. I don't even think it's really no apology needed for that.
Once they see it.
Once you see what the end goal is, you know.
Yeah, it's more of an understanding though.
Yeah.
Like if you're not in that position, like from the outside, for me and the outside looking in, like I experienced that with him where it is almost like a little like alter ego type thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I don't want to talk about superheroes, but that's what it kind of is like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we even said it a bunch of times, like he putting on the cape. Like that means, you know, you getting into that mode. And
absolutely.
When you see other players that are like that, I'm sure, you know, you get into a mentality and to see it like that, especially be another player, to see it and still see somebody else being extra, like you've seen Kobe and all of that. So, like, what are those things that you saying, like, you know, that you have to account for when you get to that level?
So like how bro was talking about earlier, or when he was talking about how they had like personality change or personnel change in their locker room, right? For our team, when we won, that alteration came the year before, right? So we got our pieces the year before. I got to LA the year before. Powell, then they made that big trade with Powell. You know, Powell got there, and it seemed like from that point on, like the Lakers was right back into the space that they were like in the early 2000s, and just took off from there. We locked in. We lost to Boston, right, in 2008. It was a bitter feeling, right, but everybody kind of understood what was next. You know what I mean? So for me, I was 21, 22 years old, and I'm like, we in the finals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We in the
You
finals.
enjoying it.
I'm here. I'm for sure going back. And 2 days after we lost, we back in LA, I get a text from bruh, like, you know, this is the blueprint. This is what we're gonna do. This is how you are gonna help this team get better. And you know, just like any like young player or even a kid in that moment, I was a kid, like this sending me text messages that he does to make himself better is no where I'm this up. I gotta go in the gym as much as I can to perfect this. So when my number is called or my time has come,
I'm ready.
I could click into the mode that he's in my own lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And did it all everything he said.
it worked out. You know, it was crazy. He's been in the triangle offense so long that he knows it, you know, inside and out.
Yeah.
So him dropping them little jewels on me.
Take him in.
I took him and ran with it.
Especially that next year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Take us back to the beginning.
Yeah.
What's your earliest memories of basketball? Where does it start?
Man, earliest memories of basketball is at the University of Florida. Actually, my father, my dad, he played at the University of Florida. So that's where early basketball started. Well, my stepfather, but I call him my dad. So yeah. So he played there in late '80s, and that's where I fell in love with the game.
Word.
Yeah.
Was you like practicing and shit with him? Or
I
you
just would always be on the court, all over the floor, all in the locker room, pissing all the players off all the time. I had a lot of energy. It was very, very, very hyper back then, you know. So
you feel like that upbringing like shaped you as a kid growing up?
I would say it definitely did. You're a sponge when you're a little kid, you know. So anything you're around, anything you see, you're gonna pick up on. And just being in that environment, that's really all I really wanted to do was play sports.
You kind of knew how to walk like a pro, how to move like one.
As I got older, I started to figure that out. Probably like 10th grade.
Like, I know how it go. Y'all have no clue.
Yeah.
So you ain't never had that type of anxiety walking into a big arena.
I have before, but
like where you had to play.
Yeah. But after, when I first had it, all right, this is gonna be the first time I had this is a lot. Is in the 12th grade when we played in Jersey against Bron and them. That was the first time in my life I was like, whoa, look at all these people. Like, they're here to actually watch. I mean, obviously, they're here to watch Bron.
Right.
You know, we got to play against this. So, so they're here to see me too. So,
Right.
No, for real. They want to see if you can deal with that.
Right, yeah.
How'd you fare?
How did we deal? Yeah, 50. Yeah, for a while though, seriously, that shit, like, it ate me up because, you know, I wanted to
you wanted to do well.
I want to win, you know what I mean, and do well on that stage. But man, he was on one.
I remember that.
They beat y'all bad.
They beat us by 20-some, but he had 50 and we had 50.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Asterisk though, because he was doing that to the rest of the country. So
I'm gonna tell you when I had to put
bad.
that down. I put it down when I seen what he did to Detroit in the playoffs in the NBA. That's when I was able to say, yeah, this just he is just super.
Like that.
Yeah, that's who.
Man, I like that because that's when I became a LeBron, not a fan, but just like a believer.
Bro, that's why. Dog, first off, Miles got to realize why people be mad. I hate when people be like, "Why LeBron hate us?" Like, shorty, y'all know why.
Yeah.
Cause he did that to Detroit dolo.
He
Why you leave? Yeah. That's all they was mad for. They like, why you leave? You could pull that dolo?
Yeah, he killer.
Like, you're a maniac. Somebody's gonna come to Cleveland. Like, somebody will come.
I don't know.
I know. Now looking back. But think about it.
He said, now looking back.
That's a fact. Y'all did.
You did bring us over there. You came, got all us.
But he had to come back there. He came back.
I know. I'm just hating. I'm being the devil's advocate. But I'm saying, like, that's why, because we saw moments like that. We saw when Boston tried it with him and he said, I'll dunk your whole squad.
That's
like,
crazy.
Y'all fouling. Y'all not giving me nothing. Remember for a while, he didn't do no flopping. That man was really trying to bulldoze through everything. He was like, I could take the
and he had to prove. Like, that was,
like, I could take it. Like,
to me, that was
when I want to
when,
do, I'm going to get right back up, whatever. And then it was like randomly, he was like, it looked like he went and hung out with Manu Ginobili. You know what I'm saying? He learned
the
all
game
that.
changed.
His game changed.
CP did it. KD did it. All y'all.
He did. I was just about to say, you did it too.
He started doing this shit. Bro, let me tell y'all my memory of this. Man, we played in Houston, Joe, and I was like, I'm trying to get in, who was it? Kyle Lowry at the time.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get in his handle. I'm trying to do everything that I can. And these people was like already like developed way past my mental.
They not seeing you. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure I'm just learning everybody game in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure this shit out. And they just taking it back like, oh, he an over-aggressive defender.
Super aggressive.
Like,
he's so energy on 10 right now. Look, it's the warm-up. That over there slapping the top of the glass right now. Hard as a
over-aggressive.
Yeah.
bro, they was doing all type of stuff. Shot fake, let me jump all the way up there and like let me come down. Not even like attempted a real shot at the rim, just bumping
Let's
it
get
like
to the line.
Just walk to the line.
Go sit down, bro. We don't need you out here right now. Go sit down.
They go back doors and land this shit up. I'm mad. Like, it looked like I'm like the last 3 possessions, this man ain't moved. Now I done switched on to him, so I'm like, man, nah, I can't. Kyle Lowry finna do all of it. This man at the rim with the ball, laying it up, going back. I'm like, bro, sit.
Because he knew. No, it's because he knew.
He
knew.
Extra thirsty. You want some action. You creeping up.
That's one of those been there before. I remember I was you.
I've seen this before. Yeah, I was you before.
There you go.
I
was you.
Like, it was crazy. Like, I had to really learn patience against Houston. I had to learn how to do it. Like, okay, they're going to do it. When we play them, I can't do it. Like, that I be into, this is the West Coast. I don't know why they running a different ball game over here. You want to play like that? They going to go with it. They say, the play.
Like Steve Smith did me like that, bro. When he was in Charlotte, like my early years.
Yeah.
With the Bobcats, there was an expansion team, right? He was there. I remember I'm guarding him in the corner, and I looked to go see what's going on with the ball, whoever had the ball. He didn't even go, though. He faked like he was going to go. I lost him. I was all the way, I was in 2-9, and this was at a 3-point line.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's that little window.
Steph be doing that to people where he get you, he knows you're detached, and they just know how to play the angle. You think you got an angle, you'll to cover it up, your mistake, you overcompensate.
Got you.
And you don't realize they only took 2 steps. You just lost vision.
And it's easy to. Like, it's so easy to, just like he said, look for a split second, and they done did 3 or 4 things, and, you know, they about to, like with Steph, he about to celebrate on the other end.
Bro.
Or he just running the other way, and you know.
What's your favorite memories, high school and college?
Favorite memories in high school? Just being able to play with the players that I played with. You know what I mean? Those guys they were like all D1 players. We had like 8, 9 D1 players. So every day competing against them, you know, it was like, it made us who we are. You know, we learned how to like love each other, push each other, but compete at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, we literally would try to take each other's heads off in practice. You know what I mean? Just try to
kick it with them, and then kick it with you right after.
Oh yeah, we about to go to the shoe store, go grab some shoes, or we about to go walk to 7-Eleven, go get some slushies.
Y'all trying to get some food.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because y'all done spent so much damn time together. You can only stand yourselves at that point.
But it's just not even personal. It's just iron sharper
iron. And then on them days where we getting into it, let somebody else try to say something to you. It really immediately goes from me and you barking to both of us barking at your
real talk. How dare you jump in our argument?
Stay out of the family business, baby.
If you ain't coach, you got to stay out. That's what's wild. It really do be like that. But I tell him all the time, it's like that with us as brothers. Like, for a long time till we was into it every day to it. I got to high school, I forgot who was playing with, somebody did something. Ahrrii shut that down immediately. I'm like, oh, this guy actually with me. It was like my first example of this shit. Like, damn, that's with me. But he shut that shit down. That never played with me again. I can't even remember the name, bro. Somebody said something to me.
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
can't
point
wait to remember. I can't wait to remember because next episode I'm gonna tell you.
Bring it back.
I can't wait to bring it up. What do you think of UCLA going to the Big Ten?
UCLA going, man, I know they got a lot of money in for it. So,
Oh, so you don't have a problem with it?
I mean, it messes up the tradition of what we, what the West Coast is.
Yeah.
But again, everything evolves at time. So change is good if it's growth in it. You know
I
what I mean?
still don't get it though, because it's like it's like a style change.
I mean, everything is changing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look at like sports in general, right?
Yeah.
Everything is getting bigger. Money is getting more. People are getting more famous, right? If the Pac-10 or Pac-12 don't have like the draw that it once did, and there's other like conferences that can bring that type of notoriety or make it a bigger thing, that just generates more revenue for, you know what I mean?
The schools.
Yeah, for the schools.
Everybody too,
Yeah.
but the
He said
players-
for the schools.
players
Yeah,
now
the
too, though.
schools. Yeah, that's what. That's
Players
what.
getting
Yeah,
the
the
bag
NIL and
now.
all of that.
That's dope.
That's a beautiful thing, right?
It's you know what's crazy? It's a gift and a curse though.
I was just about to say that our
Because I know
takeaway.
it's ruining some of their growth.
I could agree with that.
Like giving a kid money at 18.
That's what you feel like.
I'm just saying, like, if you're getting paid in college, would you go as hard?
Yeah.
If you got a Ferrari in college,
That's just the
are you
mindset.
not enjoying the? But are you
But
not-
some players have done. You know, it's not
Oh, no,
Ferrari
I'm
type.
not saying that. You could
but-
do well. You could do.
Yeah.
It could be what you need, and it boosts you.
I think it separates who really love it for who wants it for the ism.
I just don't want it to up. If you gave me a nice car when I was in college, I don't know if I snatch as much information from the classroom that I snatched a lot
Mhm.
from all my classes in college, like for real,
Yeah.
because I was broke.
Mm-hmm.
I could break my leg tomorrow, and you feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to develop as much as I can in business and business marketing and all these other things. Anything I can learn about tax, anything I can learn about saving money, making money, doing everything the right way. I'm about to dive into this stuff wholeheartedly because I'm broke.
Yeah. But you already had a path though. You know what I mean? Like, you're not giving yourself enough credit right now. You, barring whatever major injury, bro, your path was already set, bro. You already had so you picking up those jewels and gems, man.
I wasn't ranked till junior year.
High school, we're not talking about that. We're talking about when you got to Tech, fool. You know what I'm saying?
Once I got there, I'm just saying, if I didn't leave after my first year, I stayed 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I didn't leave, it's not in the whatever. I'm just saying, if I'm driving around in a Lamborghini, I don't know if I want to learn. Why do I even want to go to class? We're gonna win tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got for you. I don't know if I'm controllable. I don't know if I even stayed 3 years and mature enough. Like, my body was mature from my rookie year. Like, that's literally, I hate that I tore my ACL my rookie year, because I felt like my 19-year-old body was not. It wouldn't have lasted as long as I made it to the playoffs my rookie year through that crazy
Through the same
season.
thing, huh?
I'm like, my body would have gave up probably after a month.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I physically wasn't
Wasn't
fit
ready.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was a little.
Me too. I was a little bit skinnier or frailer.
Yeah,
like
for real.
My whole career. So I ain't never really worried about that. I just knew what was right here. And I know if I have to line up against somebody, you know, I'm not gonna like just.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to like guard certain people and be like, nah, I gotta put some weight on shorty.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
Mello,
just about to
that's
ask,
Mello.
is there
Like,
anybody
Mello,
who...
Mello will take advantage of you just being light.
Mello
Like,
used to
Dwayne
beat you up
Wade.
on the free throw line, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
He was a
else shooting
bully.
free throw, he's trying to drive you into the backstop to get the rebound.
And then as soon as he grabbed it, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Everybody get the fuck out of here. I got it. Show move. Show, get the fuck out of here.
I was there. I remember.
I'm like, bro, why
I remember.
You're so angry.
And everybody can hear you. Like, everyone can
But it's
hear
like,
you,
he
bro.
couldn't stop doing. I think.
Oh,
he
no, I
must have
know he
did
like
that.
it.
He must have did that since high school, bro.
He probably did
tells
that
everybody
longer
not
than
to
that.
do not steal his rebound.
Get
That's
out
what
the
he
way.
said.
Yeah.
He's
No,
not-
I
he
get
said,
it.
everybody move.
I
I
get
got
it.
2 hands on it. It's my rebound. Don't this up.
The funniest one, like, you know how they had the mics in the arena and all that?
Yeah.
The loudest one, the funniest one is in Dallas, right? So I can only imagine what that shit sound like in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here, I got it.
I gotta look it up now. They got a compilation of it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this is so
we
many.
gonna watch it. We gonna keep it
so
for
many.
y'all.
And half the time, don't nobody
Don't
even be
worry.
around. So
We
that's
got a
why I
great
be like,
team.
yo, like who you talking
I
to?
love it. He just talking to his teammates that's running over there trying to get a quick one.
I get it, but
No,
it's just like everybody
Pause.
over here.
Just remind y'all,
What was your experience like playing in New York after getting drafted by the Knicks?
man, at the time, I think I was the youngest Nick
Oh, yeah,
drafted.
That's the best feeling.
Yeah, so it was real cool. They treated me good. We weren't that good, but, you know, players, New York, the energy of New York and in that building, they enjoy players that played hard.
And y'all played hard.
We played hard.
Mhm.
Yeah, we played
Their
really,
team was
really
decent.
hard.
Remember
Yeah.
that? Wasn't that with Landry Fields? and-
No. That's
No,
after
before
me.
that, right?
He was before.
All right.
Yeah, I'm older than that.
Landry Fields was before me, bro. Landry Fields is about 2 years older than me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Where
my
his
draft
time
was 04.
Oh.
Mm.
So what?
He pocket age.
I know, but what team was that? I'm trying to think who was on
So
that
my
team.
Stephon Marbury,
Oh, yeah.
Penny Hardaway.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
all those guys.
You said who?
Damn.
Penny.
Yeah, that's remember Penny went over there?
Yeah.
It was later.
So Penny and Steph went there the year before I got
Penny
there.
played with y'all?
Yeah, he got there. He
What was
there.
that like? Were y'all kind of starstruck?
I was for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa,
It was-
whoa, whoa. I don't
You don't remember
Penny
that?
playing for the
Yeah,
Knicks.
he only
was-
played
yeah, he
for a
was
little
hurt.
bit.
Yeah, he was hurt.
How
He was
long
hurt.
he played?
He never
It
played.
was only 1 year?
He got there the year before, so probably in total like a year and a couple months,
Yeah.
like a year and a half.
Did
Probably.
he play?
Not really.
Not really, yeah.
Okay, so he never had the jersey on and was out there.
Oh, no.
No, he
was-
had it on and he was out there, but
he's
not
in
like
game.
extended minutes.
Yeah,
Just like
maybe
Oh, it was the
10.
end. It was the
Yeah.
end. It was the
yeah,
end.
he
Okay.
was that surgery, bro. Couldn't get it back, and
That
that was
should be
crazy
crazy.
because Penny, like growing up, he was
Mhm.
the standard. For a minute, there was 2 years
That's what I
that
wanted
he
to
was
be
better
so
than
bad.
Jordan, bro.
Oh,
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah, no,
Here
I'm
we
not
go.
lying.
Here we
Listen,
go.
I'm not
Here
lying.
we
Outside
go.
yourself.
No,
And that's a
no,
bold thing to do
no.
on this. Listen,
Here we go.
2 years for 2 years, Penny Hardaway was better than Michael Jordan.
boy,
Yeah.
stop.
All right, no, I'm not.
Well, you talking about statistically
When he
speaking.
came back, when he was 4'5", Penny was better than Michael Jordan. that
You
year.
are tweaking.
I'm not tweaking.
Didn't he get him 50 though?
Who?
Mike?
I
Didn't he get
don't
him
know
50
what he
twice?
gave him, but I
think
know he
did
was
it
more
twice.
killer than him.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Penny was one of my favorites too. I love
Yeah.
big point guard. I wanted to be
no.
a big point guard. I don't know why. After I came off my ACL, they wanted me to play two guard so bad. That was never my thing.
Right.
I liked playing point guard, so couldn't run from me at 94 feet. I always liked that better.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked seeing Penny up your lineup. Like your lineup now has to switch. You have to hide your point guard
Yep.
somewhere else. I always enjoyed watching that because I like even how we did it with the Bulls. I feel like Ron Harper was our response.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But y'all, but for y'all didn't really need no true point guard because of the
Right.
system y'all had.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why Ron Harper comes into play. Like for like Penny that comes in, you can't beat up a little point guard. Ron's gonna play point.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all had to like change everything
But
up
that's what I'm saying. Like
for him.
you didn't change nothing for Mike. That's
Of
what's
course.
wild.
Everything.
You changed your whole league for
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. And then he
We
retired.
changed-
And then Penny was here. Right.
He's got a stance.
Ooh,
He
he
done-
does. He
you
got
pitching
an
your
issue.
flag, so
I
you
like
good.
it.
You
rolling
good
with
on
that.
it.
I'm a-
All right, we
I'm
got a
stay-
first here. First here on the show. That's a
he got an
first.
issue
Stand
with
on it.
We
Yeah,
can-
that's
We
fine.
can talk
Stand
about
on
it.
it.
Did
Yeah.
Penny have 2 years that he was better than Mike?
Yeah, he did.
We go talk about it. Says Trev. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
Ask Trev. Ask Trev,
I'm
man.
rolling.
Who were your vets early on in the league?
Steph was one of my vets. Tim Thomas.
Tim Thomas.
Yeah. Q Rich.
Yes, sir. That's my dog
Yeah.
there. Shout out Q Rich.
Yeah. Cuddy Cud. What up?
D
What
Miles, what up?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Vin Baker.
That's a team.
Yeah, Vin Baker was one of my vets.
How was that?
Vin Baker was one of the funniest people in the world.
I
Well,
never hear
He's
nothing about
so
Vin Baker. He was
funny.
so low key.
Yeah.
yeah, that's because you remember he had his issues. So he
I
had
don't
to
know.
put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a drinking problem and spent his bread and was working at Starbucks, I think.
Damn.
A couple
Yeah, I
years
don't know.
ago.
I just know
He said, I don't know.
Yeah,
I ain't
funny.
talking about that.
it was so
Funny.
funny. Yeah, he was really, really, real funny.
Damn. He's just such a good player. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
I never heard people like get to talk about, man, when he was doing this, like he was playing, man, that man didn't give. Like how you hear about Shaq just like playing during the championship. Like it was the championship.
Oh, he was like that? Like Shaq level
joking.
funny?
Nah, he was serious on the court. Like in like practice, he would just say funny or he'll just do subtle funny shit. Yeah.
Oh, he was one of those. He don't even know
I'm
he's
gonna
funny.
give you an example of some that's like funny to me. So we used to hang out a lot, right? And I would call, he would never answer the phone, like never answer the phone. So and he used to say, man, I just don't keep my phone on me, right? So we in Charlotte one day, we have a day off. It's probably like 6, 7 o'clock at night. I'm going to the movies because we supposed to go to, we all supposed to kick it, go to the movies, right? So I call his phone like 3 times, he don't answer. I get to the movies, I see this trying to hide in the like in the corner of the movie theater. So I said, you know what, let me call this. Called his phone, like
watch the light up.
Look, he picks the phone up, he listens to the flip phones right now, you know what I mean? So he flipped the phone up, he look around, he don't see me, he closed up, put it right back in his pocket. So at this time, I'm like, man, you know what? All right, motherfucker. I walk down, so I'm like, man, what's up with you? he like, bruh, like, that's not even for us. Like, my bad. I said, I know. Answer the phone.
He said it's not even for us.
He's not even tripping. He's like, whoa.
It's not even
energy. Hey.
Also, he still didn't know you had seen him.
Yeah.
He like, man,
until I came down and, bro, what's up with you?
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Biggest lesson you took from playing with Cole?
Let me see. What can I say? The biggest lesson was, man, when you line up against him, just know he's gonna try to kill you at every second that he's in front of you. Right. So, in knowing that somebody can think like that, you don't give nobody else no opportunity to try to get at you that way. Right. So you always got to be on guard. You always got to be prepared. You always got to be thinking the game 2 plays before the plays actually happen. So like while you're in the action and you paying attention to what's going on, you got to understand what's going to happen the next play and then play after that. And that's one thing that I learned from him. He was always thinking of the next play, the play in or 2 plays down the line. So what I mean by that is he's like a boxer, right? Trying to set traps. And he's setting traps early in the game or like 3 plays before. So when he get to like the 9th or 7th or 8th round, he done set the trap to where, okay, I got you where I want you. I know what you're gonna do in this situation. Boom, let me throw this right hook and knock your ass out.
Oh, bro.
That's how Bean, like, that's how he put it together for me.
See, that's how Bron does things. And instead of boxing, I always thought of Bron as a good card player. Bron is so good with numbers. He knows, Shump, you should have shot a 3 because we was down an odd number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
his
see
thinking
that.
goes like that.
I
where,
see what you mean by that.
Like, it's to the point where I'm like, no, they ran me off the 3 line. He like, nah, shoot that. That's why they was trying to run you off the 3 line. Shoot that. They gonna foul you. They really didn't want that 3 because if you hit that 3, that puts them in danger that a 3 will beat them. So he like, go for the jugular now. Like,
that's wild.
But he'll think that only, it depends on who we playing. Like, he not gonna do that.
Well, clearly, yeah, because
He's
he
not
don't
gonna
have
do
nothing
that.
to do
If
with
we play
time.
Golden State, he's gonna say, yeah, go get that for sure. And I'll put the pressure on them. Maybe they won't pull the 3. They'll just try and go for a bucket. We get a stop.
Yeah.
It's like,
Then I'm
are you thinking about all
I
of
can
this?
see that.
Like that's what he's saying. You gotta kind
Right
of
then
be,
and there?
that you kind of gotta be like that where it's like, bro, I get it. Y'all don't get it, but I've been here so many times. Please don't f this up for me.
I get it. That's when the JR
Kobe, brother.
happened. That's when I was like, you know what? Everybody mad at him, but
He was
if
trying
you
not to
in that,
up.
not just that, but it's like, yo, you got to think about 15, 16 different things within a 4.5 second period.
Or that's game manipulation.
My only problem was he had the free throw. If that would have happened in transition and some like, and he had a brain fart, I'd have been like, okay, I get it, because you tired. It's going fast, and you like, time low. I can't think right now. Time out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something like you just start tweaking. Like,
but that's game manipulation. Like players that you name, like Bron, Bean, even CP, James is really good at it too. Manipulate,
play a game.
Manipulate the game into doing it how
They
want you to play, so that they can set you up for what they want to do later.
Like that 2-for-1, I had to learn what the hell that was.
2-for-1.
Somebody at the end of like a quarter.
30 seconds on the clock.
So, all right, I got a question for you since you brought up 2 for 1. In what time or how many seconds do you feel like it's appropriate to go in a 2 for 1? Like the first shot.
I would say get it off at about 35, 30. Yeah, get it off at about 35 so I know we got the rebound.
Mm-hmm. I would say, for me, I would go anywhere between 32 and 28.
You only leave 4 seconds.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if I got a killer, I know he on our team, I know 4 seconds is more than enough time to get exactly what he wants. And I don't give the other team enough time to do it after that. After they
I
take
always
their
liked it. I always liked it to where, because you got to realize I played with, first it was Melo.
Mm-hmm.
And Melo was also a very big 2 for 1 guy. It's just I was so young, I didn't understand a 2 for 1 for real.
You just thinking 2 baskets before we walk off.
I would just, they say 2 for 1, and it's just like I was thinking about, it was so much stuff in my head, it just wasn't, shot clock didn't come into play for me much. It was just like whenever it's winding down, it's winding down.
Right.
I don't have to shoot till it's winding down. I wasn't thinking, come down early, and if I look up and see 38 on the clock, I know, get to the bucket real quick, try and get a quick one, put the pressure on them to not foul, and we're going to do a quick one, and then they get 24 seconds over there. Hopefully they shoot it within this time, and then we get the last shot for the quarter so that we have the momentum coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like the 2 for 1 style, when you could recognize it, if somebody younger comes along and they don't really get it, it's a frustration. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
But that's what that's what I feel like Bean was the best at. Like, when you understand him or when you get him and he gets you and he puts you, he's going to teach you all those things. He's going to sit you down. So we had a situation in San Antonio where he threw the ball to me at the end of the game and to shoot it or to score the ball. And I drove the ball to the basket. They may have called like a travel or some, or I turned it over, one of the two. But instead of him like, pass the ball to me or like being mad, he went through his little thing, and then after, he was like, no, look, in this situation right here, I don't care what the situation is. When you get the ball, you got to either create it for a jumper or you got to shoot it straight away, because going to the basket, you putting too much, the referees is not going to make that, they're not going to change the game for you. You know what I mean? You're not at that level
right, I was
to
just
where,
gonna say, you're not me.
like,
basically.
You're not at that level to where you going to the basket is going to put that referee in danger where he has to make a decision. And so he said, so when you get it, shoot it, pull up or something. And that taught me something, because I started to watch and pay attention to late in the game situations, what he would do, what other stars would do, and what the referees would do. And this was right. Like, they not calling that at the end of the game at all. They not deciding the game.
Melo had to explain that to me at one point. He was just like, if you going to make them make a call, you better get all the way to the rim. And then you got to get up there to show, like,
that they fouling you.
They fouling you. And you have to, every breakaway, you better get up there to show, if nobody's over here, this is going in crazy. Like, I'm putting this down with so much force.
That they got to, they got to be fouling me.
They have to be fouling him, because he usually, like, he's not going to miss the target.
Exactly.
Like, he's not hitting the rim and it's going into the stands.
See, to me, that's wild for the refs, because now that means, like, as a ref, I got to gauge some like
but you
that.
just got to know, you got to learn somebody's game. We got a young
No,
player,
I get it.
game.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, it's like a whole game within the game.
Where they flopping.
Yeah.
You don't even know if they can make that shot or if they shoot like that, but they just trying to get the foul call. Like,
or it's like, is it a shooting foul? Is it not a shooting foul? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's a whole game inside the game,
that's
between y'all and between the refs.
Start doing it to where, we gonna get the foul call, then we're gonna be learning how to get the foul call and still finish it. Like, that's what became weird for me. I was like, they flopping, but they was flopping and then still able to shoot the ball in. I'm like, now y'all pissing me off.
That was that.
Y'all got good at that.
That was them kids from OKC at the time.
Yeah.
Not kids, but grown men. But
Oh,
James,
They
KD,
was
and
playing around at that point, and I was so angry because I'm like, bro, I need my fouls. Like, CP, stop doing this to me.
CP is the best at it.
CP, I need my fouls, bro.
You came along in that time that you speaking about, like where the game started changing in that direction. What was that like for you?
It actually got easier for me. And I would say that because watching how they manipulated the game, I understood that they're not going to make this game 3 hours long, right? So they're not going to call every single foul. Let James shoot his 17, 15, whatever free throws. Let CP shoot his 10 free throws, whatever. Don't get caught up in that early, you know? When maybe when it's not going right for them, or if you got it going, then you bring
Take
that
some
out.
chances.
Yeah, but don't try to like manipulate it in that way, because again, we can't. Watching a 3-hour basketball game is not fun. Like watching somebody shoot 20 free throws is boring as hell to me.
He said to me, to everyone.
Yeah, so you know, I figured out, okay, if you got it going, then they gonna with you. If you don't got it going, don't try to get to the basket. Don't try to like manipulate that situation.
Right. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite organization you play for?
Yeah, you play for so many.
That's a lot. Yeah, let me think, man. I mean, the home team, that's home. So, you know, that's like being family. But for me, I spent the majority of my time in Houston, and Houston is a good one, but Miami, bro. Miami got it.
That was the best.
The way that they like do things, they hold you accountable for real. Everybody is held to the same accountability. And the way that I just like Miami and how they run it.
The winning culture.
Yeah.
But you said that. You always thought I would like going over there.
You would love going to Miami.
Well, yeah.
You would have loved Miami.
Because I feel like they develop.
I loved my workout when I went to Miami.
There's a couple teams like that. I feel like they develop teams better than others. And
you would have loved them. They would have loved you too.
Yeah, but they just like people that play both sides of the ball. We play hard. We give up the ball. It's a system in play, but we also recognize when somebody got it going. We'll run everything for them. Like, it seemed like equal opportunity basketball.
It's exactly what it is, and it's like even what they doing now with Bam. Like Bam he's so like versatile that he be playing point and he be playing center. And he gets everybody involved in what they do. But on the other end, he's switching on to your point guard. He guarding your best player. He's giving you everything. And he, to me, is on the verge of being like one of them superstar players right there. Like he's like right there to me. If you can get your best player to do that, or your star player to do that, everybody else, there's no room for nobody else to not do it.
Real talk. When your best player do it, it's
and I'm
tough.
talking about playing both sides of the ball.
Real talk. It's tough though. Like, because you know anything they ever bark at you, they got integrity behind it.
Correct.
Like, that's why people can't get, like, you could get mad. Like, somebody might tell you, like, yo, get the back. If you turn around and you see somebody that goes so hard, it's like, bro, damn, I gotta get back. What I'm gonna say? Like, you ain't get back up. Like, nah, he get back. Like, that's how I always played, where people used to be like, bro, let that go. Why you fouled? I'm like, bro, because I can't let that go. I can't just let it go dunk it. And now they got a surge of energy that I got to deal with. I'm not finna deal with these jumping around and going crazy. And ain't finna be rotate dunking on the other side. You ain't doing that shit on the breakaway with me, shorty. I'm coming. My foul, shorty. Like,
I'm going to take it.
Like, yeah, like, you not finna party on me. We don't want to see that. I don't want to come to your party. I thought this was my career.
That's when it's good to go to the line.
Yeah.
Oh, shorty, you going to the line. You better make them too. Because if I see you miss them, I'm fouled again. Oh, bro, that bother you, a little razzle dazzle. Oh, I'm gonna hit you again.
We heard your favorite. Now, which one was your least favorite?
City?
City or organization. Yeah, we don't have to go.
You don't got to get personal.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do that.
I think Phoenix.
Why?
Rough time in my life. So yeah, so it was just like, you know,
it was hard to.
A mental thing.
I wasn't really feeling. I wasn't really locked in that space. Yeah. So I think that one.
Damn, that's good. What is that like too, as an athlete, to be kind of disconnected at certain points when you
When
just when life hits, but it's just like when you just not feeling what you're doing.
What is it like? I mean, for me, it was a little difficult because, I was going through life-altering things, right? So in order to, for me, what was good for me is having like all my, my family together, as far as my kids being around all the time.
Right.
That type of dynamic was, for me, it's what I do this for, what I did it for. Besides the love of basketball, the business part of it was solely for my family. So that was a rough part of my life, but to have to like go to the gym or go to practice, work on your individual game, then come home to like, your kids not being there for me, that was tough. That was a tough thing to go. So I wasn't with nothing. I was on edge all the time.
That's how I be.
No, for real.
Yeah.
So I may not be the best person at that point in time.
I be saying that too. Like I realized that I get that anxiety when I ain't got my kids. Like, it's a level of comfort. Like they don't even got to be doing nothing. They just got to be in the crib.
Right there.
Go upstairs, y'all do y'all thing, go in the yard, play. Y'all got all type of games, gadgets. I just need to hear y'all. And it's like a peace that come with that. Like, you feel like...
As soon as I know what they doing, I'll be like,
yeah, we good. They get too quiet. Why y'all so quiet?
Right. Because for real though, I mean, to me, that just, outside of basketball, we're men, and men are protectors usually. So when the things that you are supposed to protect are not around or in your area to where you can't,
inadequate.
What am I doing?
What am I doing? Yeah, what the fuck am I here for?
Yeah. And I just had something to do.
No, you got a lot of shit to do.
Don't say I know I had to do, but what am I
ain't worried about
now?
it. No, I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, but I know that feeling though, just not having your kids, and I could relate. Like,
not to pry too far into that, but it's like, did somebody like pull you out of it, or it was just getting your kids back into your presence?
Well, anytime you go to a divorce or legal, that get messy or nasty.
Yeah.
Other in your ear on both sides telling you that they've never experienced or they don't even understand. So, and every individual situation is, tailored or particular to that situation. So, getting advice from somebody that ain't never experienced what you experienced, it's a thing.
Now I can relate to that.
For sure.
I can relate to for real. Like especially when you're in like a really bad point.
That's one of the only ways you can get
don't
through.
feel like
Like,
nobody
it was hard
understands.
for me to take basketball for instruction from that didn't hoop. So it's the same type of thing. Like, bro, have you been through this? Have you been an athlete and she was this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what have you been through that I could really grasp everything you're saying? Because I know you know it. And it's like, if you don't have somebody right there that could do it, it's like you just remain quiet.
You remain quiet. Just shut the up.
Best if you don't talk. Straight up. It's best if you don't deal with me while I'm like this.
That's how you was doing the neighbors. Like this, come home like just they like, hey, Trev.
I'll be like this to the neighbors. But if they have some to say, it ain't gonna go that good.
Just don't ask me because I might not even reply. I'm just gonna walk in and close the door. Like, garage is gonna slowly go down. Oh, bro, slide. You can't hear me? No, at all. Your son, one of the most talented players in high school in the country. What's it been like to see him grow as a player?
It's been cool because, he lived in North Carolina for maybe like middle school. Yeah. And so when he came back to LA, it was like a curve that we had to get to build with each other, right? Like just dad and son first. Yeah. And so watching his game grow, it was like our relationship growing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we're learning each other through like difficult times. And so like when it's dad and son time and I gotta be in the house with him, like my dog, like go make your bed or go brush your teeth. It's easier really to me because he understands like when I'm teaching him on the court or what we go through on a daily basis, like with basketball, it's only like a small piece of what life really is, right? And so the thing that amazes me the most is that he's growing as a person more than a basketball player. Yeah, so the confidence in him the confidence in him is like is gaining, is building as the better our relationship get at the house.
That's dope. So are you Trevor Ariza now, or are you Taj's father?
That's crazy. I'm probably Taj's dad now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm Taj's dad now.
It's raw as
It's gotta
hell.
be. It's gotta be that way.
So
It's gotta be
I
that
love it though, yeah.
That's gotta be so
Are you embracing it, or are you feeling like, man?
I love it though.
Okay,
Like
good.
everywhere I go, I could be in Whole Foods, I could be what's the spot? Nightingale. Yo, son, yada yada. Bro, come on, bro. We in here trying to get it. He's talking about Taj right now.
They like he nasty.
Yeah, nah, for
do you
real.
know your son? He like, man, this is my son. But it's like, damn, y'all really wigging out.
Yeah, I just, we spend a lot of time in the gym. We spend a lot of time doing mental work, really, because a lot of it is mental. Right? If you got the talent, if you put in the work, that's going to take care of itself.
Right.
When you're trying to do great, your mind got to be there.
And sharp.
Sharp as a...
Sharp, because there's somebody on the other side that's a maniac right now.
Yeah, you don't know what their situation is, what they come from, where their mind is.
They might be more hungry. They might be willing to do some wild shit.
Exactly. And you may not have, you definitely haven't experienced some of that.
I made sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I be telling my daughter that, like, look, I made sure you ain't have to feel some of that. So don't even talk about kids that bug out. Like,
right.
You don't have to feel none of that, but understand that it's a real thing. Like everybody's different. Yeah. Everybody's background is different. Like that used to be my favorite part. A loose ball.
Oh yeah.
And me and you running for it. I know who you are.
I'm gonna get it.
I know who you are. I know who you are right now, though. This moment right here tells me everything I need to know about you as a basketball player. Because everybody in the league knew if that's a loose ball, Iman's gonna die.
He's gonna come up with it.
He's gonna throw himself over there.
He might throw his shoulder into you. He might do anything, but it's gonna hurt. Everything about this finna hurt. Who finna do it? Most used to let me crash out dolo. I would dive. I'll dive, and they'll be like they'll just stop. Like, it's protect their knees.
You supposed to.
But they looking like I ain't diving with that crazy man.
You see? No, do you see the Dennis Rodman dive? Ain't nobody around because they like, we not even about that. We're not about that.
But I was with it. And people don't know like that about me though. Like I respected player. Like you go for a loose ball with me.
Going,
Like he'll go. And they be like, that's why I be cool with him. Like me and Jared have had loose ball where we got to fight for. Then we gotta, but Jared finna do the fight. Like we finna do the whole shebang.
Y'all gonna have matching bruises.
I'm gonna pull your jersey on the way, but you not. It's gonna upset me if you got that loose ball. And that pride, I felt like I always wanted to be with a team where everybody on the team is like that.
Yeah, that's rare.
You know what I'm saying? But that scrappy feeling of. We need that. Like that's an extra possession. Yeah, we need that.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. That might mean everything to us. That might save us 2 turnovers that that was an accident being aggressive. But these little loose balls where y'all just up or the loose rebound, whatever, we getting that. We need that.
All of that.
We need that. Reset on the shot clock. Yeah, we need that. What do you mean? That's another chance to around.
Exactly.
Like what? We might throw a bad oop. I need that loose ball, bro. I need that, and I need to know who you are because. If you didn't dive and you let me dive, I can't wait to get to a free. Like
all day.
You a real.
I see it on you.
Talk.
I see it on you.
Real talk.
I see it on you.
Don't let me on TV like that. We gonna hype it up. Like you smell. I
see it. I seen it. I see it.
Shorty, this man ain't got it. Kool-Aid. You hear me? Kool-Aid. Real talk. Somebody get the man that's pumping Kool-Aid, bro. We gotta deal with this chest factor.
That's what y'all used to do a lot though when y'all was in Cleveland. Though. Y'all used to like be on the sidelines going crazy.
We would get on you, bro. You wasn't finna.
No, Cleveland was crazy.
We used to see people over there trying to bother Kevin Love, bro. You not finna get away with that. Me and JR over here, and they wasn't playing me at one point. I'm finna get it in. What you mean?
But that's another. That's just a test of like who you are, though. Like you understand. I mean, of course, nobody don't like to play, right? As a competitor,
I got to be part of the game somehow.
I'm in there. I want to play because I know I can change the game or make plays. But when you're not playing, there's players who will be hating on. There'll be players who's like, man, this I'm not on.
Man.
But then there's players that's like, all right, this not my time right now. It's a long season.
Yeah.
And let me go holler at my homie. Let's make sure my homie get it cracking and get it going because I know it's gonna come back around.
I used to tell that I'm like, bro, if I'm getting benched too, y'all better make this shit exciting. I want to be out there. Y'all better throw every oop. Let me get crazy. At least let me sweat. I had to do all these dunks and warm ups. Now I'm getting. Man, make this dope, bro. Make this hit. You said when you said earlier, you said your kids. How many kids do you got?
3.
You got 3 kids.
2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl. What your other kids do?
So my other son is like he does a lot of stuff really well.
Word.
He could draw.
Artistic.
He's very creative. He puts together clothes.
Oh
yeah, he plays basketball. He does. It's called.
He said he does.
Word.
Yeah, he doing this little thing. I'm gonna let you see it.
Bro, we gotta check that.
How old is he?
He just turned 13.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
He make him himself?
He goes in the garage. He got his little printing machine. He got his little sewing machine.
What?
He get in there. He get busy.
Man.
You know how to
Bring
stitch
the
and all that.
tools, they will come.
Bro, he got his brother hooping. He like, man, I got you. No,
Yeah.
sure.
No,
Until
real
we
shit.
get old, I
Yeah.
got you.
But
Just
everywhere
get
he
there.
go, like he lights up the room. Like anywhere he's been, they know Tristan has been there because his energy and like what he brings to the world is like it's like amazing, man.
Word.
Yeah, he's cool. Really.
What about Lil
Man,
Mama?
shout out.
My baby Tay. So this past weekend, she told me what her nickname is now. her nickname is OG now, by the way. So
Wait, what? OG.
yeah. That's what she said. Nah, Dad, I'm OG.
What?
Yeah.
Why? I'd be like, but why? But why?
I have no clue. So she's just now like coming into, herself and who she is. She's coming out of her shell a bit more.
Yeah.
So like now she wants to do volleyball a little bit. She says she want to try soccer. So I'm just going to put her out there and see what happens. She got a mean streak now.
You know how to play soccer?
Nah, I love it though. I love soccer. It's one of my favorite sports.
One of my favorite things to do is watch dads learn a sport that they don't know because their kid want to play it.
Real
That's
shit.
the raw
And become the coach.
yeah, serious boxing,
Right.
do it
Become
all
the coach.
all that.
Yeah.
Damn, you
Nobody
said
ain't
she
gonna
got a
push her
mean
like me.
streak?
She got a mean streak. She mean as she is
She trying to kill something out there.
Man, look, she has to be first everywhere we go.
Oh,
Right.
man.
She got to lead the pack.
the competitive.
Yeah, she's super competitive. So like what we do is we'll mess with her a little bit. So if we all like on a walk,
He just feeding the fire.
Speed up on it.
Right.
speed up on her and see what she do, man. She starts taking off, bro.
What?
Yeah, she do not like to be.
Creating a monster.
Yeah, but if that's what's gonna push her to
Right.
do what she got to do, then
That's raw.
I
I used
got
to beat y'all down the block, by the way.
You say what?
I used to beat y'all down the block. When Dad
When?
used to let us. When
When?
Dad used to let us run back from the park. You act like you don't remember.
I
You
don't.
won't.
I don't.
Okay.
You won no medals.
one check tape.
Yeah, he won no medals.
These medals.
You want to be you want to be the race home Olympian? Like, you
just
got
saying.
it. He
I
got
remember
it.
beating
For all
y'all
the people
'cause I
who don't
needed
know,
that.
he got it.
I'm just saying.
He got it. He got that
See,
block
you don't
long.
remember.
He got
It
it.
was for us. So, like.
That's because it meant nothing.
But I'm saying, like, I remember when he be like, let's see y'all race. Like, I remember when I beat them. Like,
Yeah.
I remember that feeling. Like I know what she wanted, like that be a number one thing. I know what that's like. Like, be trying to win. It's usually the third
Trying
one.
to get
though.
the
It's
one
usually
up
the third
on-
one.
Yeah.
You
on the
gotta
rest of the
get it.
world.
You gotta get it. It just be like, how dare I not? If I know I could do it, especially if they not ready for me to take off, y'all wanted to
See,
walk.
that's the thing. We're not even thinking about that.
Y'all
This
sped up a
sitting
little
in there
bit.
like, how do I dare not?
Real talk.
How
Y'all-
do I
y'all sped up,
master?
though, right? Y'all sped up though, right?
Yeah,
That's because we don't like you. Not because we don't want to win. But,
What
yeah.
advice would you give to young fathers about co-parenting?
I hope somebody give me some advice about co-parenting
Man,
too.
I'll tell you what,
That's the one thing.
that's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
bro.
that's the one.
what I needed you for.
So look, that is why like conversations like these are important because at some point we experience in life,
Yeah.
right? And you and I, we have a lot of similarities with our life, right? You know, so we've experienced things similar. So if we not breaking bread or building or trying to get better, we kind of doing ourselves a disservice. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no point of us walking by each other and not speaking, especially if we both know the pain or we could see what we're going through. Right?
Yeah.
So like, look, me personally, I would be like, bruh, how would you deal with such and such if this is the scenario or situation?
Right.
But knowing that you've been through something that I've been through and done things at the level that, you know, we have in common, I can ask you things because you've experienced things on the same level as I have.
Right.
And so like that information, like going back and forth to one another, we could pass that on to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how they have rookie transition programs.
Straight up.
We need to have like
a rookie transition program for that.
Individual, real life transition program.
For that. No,
right.
Like, how do you handle when, you know, you have a family dynamic and then you have to do the co-parenting thing? How do you handle that? How do you handle the schedule of it, the stress of it? What are the things that you have to keep the kids away from in those situations? Like, how can we be better in those situations? Because we're all, as people, just going through it, both sides, the female and the man. We both going through it. We both don't know what's going on. There's a lot of drama and extra. So it's like mistakes get made on both sides, but it's like the only thing that ever mattered was the kids. Like, all we have to do is figure out what's the science behind protecting them. Like, we could argue however we feel like, you feel what I'm saying? Just that's the part that hurts on both accounts. Like, that's the only thing. It's just, how do you cope with that? How do you? I don't even know if cope is the word.
I fall short a lot because I'm human, you know, and
for
like,
sure.
when you're dealing with something that is so personal, you know, you get emotional at times. But for me, what I've tried to do is step out of the situation and look at it as just a situation and logically think, how can I get somebody else to understand so that our common goal, which is these kids moving forward and being the best that they can be, how could we get on that same page? Since we are disconnected as a unit,
couple,
you know what I mean? How do we fix that?
Because how do we now become? It's basically, how do we not come to the office and work, but how do we do our job from home?
Right. Because at a point in time, we loved each other at a point in time.
Right, and at a point in time, I was on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but it's like
that's what fucks everything up so much for you mentally, because it's like, man, we was on the same page. How the did it get to this?
But that's the frustration. That's why I like what you said when you say you got to kind of take yourself out of it, become a juror. Like what helped me was the robotics of the court. Once it became, we're not speaking and the court's handling it, I became a robot and was able to step outside my feelings and really understand. Just like, okay, I know I want to touch on this and this and this, but none of that matters anymore. This is the only thing that matters, and I would love to, you know, argue this and make y'all believe this and that, but it's like, that just doesn't matter. The only thing that we have to worry about is these kids. Like, that's literally all we have to talk about. And you have to, like you said, you have to realize that, like, damn, I fell short at delivering my promise to make it about the kids. Like, my promise to my damn self. Like, I've had my faults in this, but then you have to sort of redirect yourself when your emotions get out of it and just be like, damn, all right, this is what I got to do. However we got to do it, I'm going to have to grip my teeth. I might not like it, whatever, but as long as the kids see colors.
Yeah, the whack part about court, man, is that they're judging you that don't even know shit about you.
And they're not even reading it.
They're not reading it. They literally just running up a bill. Right? And the people that are involved in the situation are so upset that they don't even realize that it's up to family. Everything is.
Yeah.
Because these don't really care about you. They just
that was the hardest part too. Having somebody they have to make a decision on you, and they don't know you.
Right.
That's unpleasant. That's a very unpleasant feeling. But I mean, it is what it is. Again, the coping and the finding the beauty of it, like just asking you about your kids and seeing you smile and light up. And like, I don't know, it's just a cool thing to know, like, the people that do fight for it. I guess that would be my advice to anybody co-parenting. But for both sides, fighting to get that joint custody. If you have to do it, then fine. But getting that so that both sides can be apart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's very important to get both sides, no matter how it comes. It's just important, and it's a beautiful thing because no matter how much you like the counterpart, when you ask questions about the kids, both sides are going to light up to tell you an explanation. Like, that's the coolest part. Like, they going to cheese and just go into mode if they got to talk about their kids. So it's worth it. Like,
and the kid going to have perspective. Like, they're going to be able to see, you know, like, it's not bad over here, it's not bad over here.
Yeah, you just
like,
constantly learn.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Sure.
But even though the kids is learning something and their behavior changes and everything, like, I don't want people, like, especially fathers, like, don't feel like guilty about being a child in a sense where you've just never seen this. Like, you don't know how it's supposed to go. This is your first time walking in this situation. Like, you just don't know how to walk. You may lose your balance, you may fall, but you just keep walking.
I'm learning that's what parenting is, period.
Real talk. Right foot,
like,
left foot.
Yeah,
you did it wrong today. Today was a flustering day. Y'all got out the house late and it was...
And to your point, you can't, like, nobody can come and tell you this is how it's going to be, this is what's going to happen, this is how you're going to be able to handle it, you're going to be done. And it's going to be a complete different set of circumstances, different attitudes, emotions, all of that. So
it's a beautiful
that make a lot of sense.
though, man. Yeah. Beautiful thing.
All right, man, before we get you out of here, Trev, we like to ask all of our guests, what are you working on right now and improving yourself, about yourself? I'm sorry.
Okay, so me personally, I want to be able to, I like to travel, right? So being able to communicate is a thing that's important to me. So right now I'm in the middle of learning French to better myself. Yeah.
Shout out to Trev, man, the brain on Trev.
301 day streak going on a little Duolingo app. You know? So I'm on my way.
You going crazy?
Yeah, I'm going crazy.
So
right
you've been past like Je m'appelle Iman.
Oui.
I just said my name.
I said my Trevor. Yeah.
Got you. And then like ça va?
Ça va bien. I'm on, man. What
ça
you
va
mean?
Très bien. Ça va très bien.
Ça va très bien.
That's hard.
Next time we see you, you better be speaking sense.
Oh, bro. I like it. I like it. He had the confidence with it. I like it.
No, he excited about it.
Let the people know where they can follow you in your career.
Man, for real. Like
social platforms.
Underscore Trevor Ariza, man. That's what I'm at.
Everything.
He don't care much about it.
I'm really don't give too much about it, but I'm learning how to care about it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
From a business standpoint, or are you just trying to?
Just period, man. Like me personally, I was one of those people that I don't really allow people to know who I am because for what? Don't know me or like me for real. Like, so
what?
No, seriously. Like, anybody that like
he mean like they really don't just with you. Like, they seen him on the street.
They like you as a player. They like me for what they see, right? So like, people are people, and like I don't know. I'm scared of people, but I'm not afraid of them.
Right.
I'm afraid of letting them in and letting people like me over.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part of things that I try to stay away from.
No, I feel that.
So I don't really give too much of my personality. But now I'm starting to, pop out a little bit and show a little bit more.
It's chill.
Talk a little bit more.
It's chill.
Yeah,
you ever feel like with your son playing ball that you ever gonna have to just get to a point where it's like, all right, I don't speak at all?
Nah, because his life is his own.
Word. And
my life is still mine too.
What's
you know, like I understand that from the perspective of if I wasn't successful in that I've done. Get it on. But since I've, created a path for myself and my son is trying to like create his own situation, I feel like it's just two different entities.
Copy. Yeah. That's hard. As always, man, we want to thank you for rocking with us on Iman Amongst Men. I'm Iman Shumpert.
And I'm Ahrrii Shumpert.
Thanks to our guest, Trevor Ariza.
Give it up.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Now make sure to rate 5 stars, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast.
And to watch the full video episodes, you're going to head over to YouTube, search Iman Amongst Men, and click subscribe.
Until next time, y'all, we are gone. Man.